Yeah, yeah, bye bye. Cause it's 4 o'clock on the dot, and we about to read on the spot. Come on, man. Can you hear the music? Probably not. Oh, yes. All right. Well, if at any point, just tell me if the music's too loud or too low. How are you today, David? Welcome in. Welcome in. For everybody else who doesn't know me, my name is Mr.B with EXP. Welcome into the smooth transition and fading out of Mr. B with the XP here on Twitch as we continue to shift our focus into our school community. But until then, I must fulfill my promise to my community and my community member David here specifically that we will read at least an hour a day of this book and discuss it as we go until the book is complete. Um, I'm almost assuming that definitely by the end of this book, I will have been prepared, ready, and already like on the final stages of completing my phase out of Twitch onto that school community. Again, there I'm able to go live. There you're able to participate with me via a Zoom call or a Discord call where you can share your camera or not, but still contribute with your voice. I can give you more focused support. We could track your progress, track your goals, and again, it's just a safe space to explore becoming the highest version of yourself, and we do that through play, through exploring the things we want to explore, and challenging ourselves to be better, and cultivating some self discipline, all for a starting base price of $5 a month. And again, I've loved everything I've learned and done, and people I've connected with on Twitch. But I also know that if my people are my people, that it ain't shit to be like, oh yeah, I'll fucking donate the $5 to SKOOL instead of bits over here. And not only that, because they're going to look at it as they're not giving me $5, they're investing $5 in themselves, bettering themselves, and having fun and aligning with a community of people that have similar values, principles, and goals, working towards similar goals. Who knows? You never. Life is about networking too. You never know who the fuck you're going to meet in the school community who has some amazing opportunity or resource that when your powers combined, it's like Captain Planet type shit. You never know. You just never know. Again, come hang out. Unfortunately, Mr. B won't be on Twitch for too much longer, or I might just keep the channel open for me to be able to make announcements or jump on casually and do something that's not mental health related. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I can definitely tell you that I'm going to be focusing a hell of a lot more on that school community. For example, today, even right now, I was just letting the dog out to use the restroom before I started this stream. Today, all of my streams have been very intentional, very focused, and I feel like I've put a full shift into the school community, aka XP Academy. So again, school.com/XP Academy, all lowercase. Please go check it out. Please go sign up. Please go support an old man with his dream. Be intentional with your support. Be intentional with your efforts. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked Aushi, yeah, hey, I want to do this. I want to do that with you. I want to do collaborative stream. How can I help you? and then asking for her to join, and am I asking for too much? And again, it's hard for me to even ask for fucking help. But what I was shown in the last couple of days was that it's okay to ask for help, and sometimes people are willing to be like, "Oh yeah, $5, yeah, for sure, I got that. I'll skip a fucking Happy Meal once a month." Um, and they've gone and they've done it immediately, so again, I'm gonna be not just intentional and grind towards where I'm going, but I'm also going to be vocal about, hey, if you want to support, if you're able to support, and even if you're not, you guys know it doesn't fucking matter. I'm still 10 toes down for you and here to support you and help you grow in whichever way I can. So again, maximize the shit out of the fact that I'll be on Twitch until this book is complete. With that being said, again, we're reading Attached by Dr. Amir Levine, and Rachel Heller, uh, the two researchers who studied and created the theory behind the current approach on attachment theories, and it covers the different attachment styles and how those attachment styles play out in our relationships, including the relationship with self. I would say there is a lot of framing around romantic partnerships in the first part of the book that we're reading so far. But again, I want you to remember that when I first read this book, I read it and took all that information and applied it towards like myself, like self-love, and again, I've been out of a relationship for a long time, really kind of focusing on me. I haven't even been in dating or uh, with anybody in a while because I've been going and reminding myself of this and learning this stuff. And again, I'm clearing my table before I can invite somebody to sit down and have dinner. You feel me? We're on our way, though. We're on our way. We're bettering ourselves. So we're learning about attachment styles. We've got a lot of good information so far. We've upped our understanding of attachment and attachment styles. We've upped our vocabulary and how to be able to talk about it. Right? We learned terms like protest behavior, uh, and what protest behavior can look like. We learned that's what would be expected, quote unquote, expected behavior wise might not be what we would expect, right? We learned that. I forget that I have my television connected. So this is my camera, but I can always use that as a viewpoint, as a monitor. Very well. Sacre bleu. I love these. I love these. How much technology you have, Mr. B. Monsieur B. Yes. Very nice. Okay, David, are you there? Are you ready? Do you have your fucking notebook? You got your notes? You got your what you said are should I do I need to like jump forward? Have you been reading this or listening to it offline? Like, do you want me to be somewhere else with the book? Talk to me here. Now it's good. Now it's good, meaning just read where I was. I haven't read it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, sounds good. Uh, Finding the right person to depend on. Okay, so we talked about building the secure base. Yeah, see, there you go. One of the last things that we talked about yesterday was building a secure base within ourselves. I feel like I really enjoyed the way that was phrased. I really enjoyed the way that was phrased because, again, I think about like as the inner child of me, I'm like, oh, cool, I get to build a base, right? So, what would my secure base look like? And then we moved on to again, yeah. Once you build within, again, once you clear your table, then you're able to invite somebody in. Once you clear out your base and you clean and organize your base, you're able to invite somebody else into your base. So that's where we're leading into finding the right person to depend on. That also echoes on how one of the other important things we talked about, how I was talking about dependency not being framed as a negative, as a weakness, etc., etc. Okay, so finding the right person. The question is, what happens when the person we rely on most and in fact depend on emotionally and physically doesn't fulfill his or her attachment. After all, our brain assigns our partner the task of being our secure base, the person we use as an emotional anchor and a safe haven, the one we turn to in time of need. We are programmed to seek their emotional availability. But what if they aren't consistently available? In the Cohen MRI experiment, we saw the physical contact with a spouse can help reduce anxiety in a stressful situation. The experiment where they were talking about the women holding hands with their partner during the being told they're about to receive a shock, how much stress hormone was produced. And we also learned that those who reported the highest satisfaction levels in their relationship benefited most from their spousal support. Other experiments have produced even more far-reaching results. Brian Baker, a psychiatrist and researcher at the University of Toronto, studies psychiatric aspects of heart disease and hypertension, and in particular the way in which marital discord, excuse me, he studies heart disease, but again, more importantly, how like arguments within a marriage relationship, and unhappiness within that, job strain, marital discord, affect blood pressure. In one of his studies, Dr. Baker found that if you have a mild form of high blood pressure, being in a satisfying marriage is good for you. Spending time in the presence of your partner actually benefits you by lowering your blood pressure to healthier levels. If, on the other hand, you are not satisfied with your marriage or relationship, contact with your partner will actually raise your blood pressure and probably your cortisol, which is the stress hormone, which will remain elevated as long as you are in physical proximity if you're close. The implications of this study are profound. When our partner is unable to meet our basic attachment needs, we experience a chronic sense of disquiet and tension that leaves us more exposed to various illnesses. Not only is our emotional well being sacrificed when we are in a romantic partnership with someone who doesn't provide a secure base, but so is our physical health. Talked about how those go fucking hand in hand, and how if you neglect your mental health, that it can start to manifest itself as ailments and illnesses in your physical health. We've talked about this before. We talked about it at the beginning of the book. It seems that when our partners powerfully affect our ability to thrive in the world. There is no way around that. Not only not only do they influence how we feel about ourselves, but also the degree to which we believe in ourselves and whether we will attempt to achieve our hopes and dreams. Having a partner who fulfills our intrinsic attachment needs and feels comfortable acting as a secure base and safe haven can help us remain emotionally and physically healthier and live stronger. Let me read that sentence again. Super long. I feel like I'm getting the wrong tone. I'm like an actor. I feel like I'm reading it wrong. Give me a second. Having a partner who fulfills our intrinsic attachment needs and feels comfortable acting as a secure base and safe haven can help us remain emotionally and physically healthier and live longer. There it is. There it is. All right, I got it, director. I'm ready for my close up. No, no, no. I'm not going to reread it again. Okay. So now it says having a partner who is inconsistently available or supportive can be truly demoralizing and debilitating experience. Can be that. Let me read that again because this one's super long too. Having a partner who is inconsistently available or supportive can be truly a demoralizing and debilitating experience that can literally stunt our growth and stymie our health. So somebody who's hot and cold, on and off, inconsistent, can really, again, not just affect your relationship, but start to really fuck you up physically. Man, I've been there, bro. I've had some pretty crazy toxic relationships, and I've tried to make it work being a child of divorce myself, and because that's what's right to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, really getting like overweight, depressed, getting sick more, um, emotionally dysregulated, more angry, triggerable. Anyway, okay. The rest of this book is about how to go about finding a partner who can become your secure base, becoming that kind of partner yourself, and helping your existing partner take on this life altering role. I almost shouldn't have read that last part, and as I started to read it, the first thing I wanted to do was stop and say, remember, I feel that they have forgotten one part. I mm, 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 am my own secure base. Everybody do it with me now. No, I'm just playing. But again, applying all this shit that we're talking about to again ourselves, right? We can say starts talking about the secure base again. I want to build my own cool secure base within myself. I want to build my own little man cave within, Mr. B man cave secure base inside of me. And again, that's what I've been doing. I feel like for the last year, and I've been having fun doing that, right? And now, again, because of those things, I am closer to uh, 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 finding somebody else who can comfort me in those difficult moments. And is aligned with me, et cetera, et cetera. But remember, this is not just about how to find again this meant that I just feel that when I hear those comments it makes this seem like it's a fucking dating book, and I never read it as a dating book. I read it as a again self-love, like fuck, I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay, so using this book, I will read all this shit, but again, we will always interpret this and keep that in mind that we're talking about relationship with self as well. Here we go. Using this book, how can this book guide you in looking for love in all the right places and improving your existing relationships? Focus on that. Okay. Improving your existing relationships. Beep, beep, beep. Message. All right. After this introduction, we invite you to roll up your sleeves and get straight to business by determining your own attachment style. This will allow you to hone in on your technique, on your unique relationship DNA or attachment style. Next, you'll learn how to identify the attachment styles of those around you. Uh, and these are key chapters, the first steps in understanding your specific needs in relationships and who will be able to or unable to meet those needs. We'll guide you through this process step by step and then give you a chance to practice your new skills. The next part discusses each attachment style in more detail. You'll start to get a better feel for the inner workings of each style. You may experience these chapters as a true revelation as they allow you to see your own romantic experiences and the experiences of people around you in a fresh new light. Part three comes with a big warning sign attached. You'll learn the emotional price of connecting with someone who has drastically different intimacy needs from your own. We describe the specific problems of the anxious avoidant trap and advise you on the cost of remaining in such a relationship. If you are already in such a bond and want to make it work, this part will guide you through the process by uncovering the specific needs.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, okay. I got you. No problem. Go. Beep, 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 beep. Go make beep, 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 break. Go for it. At a certain point, I'm gonna have to shift from sitting to standing up, and I'm gonna have to put a new piece of board because I can see that there's little charts and shit that I'm gonna have to draw and explain. I'm just gonna start having rain products lying around. This is not a paid partnership with Rain. P. Pee 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 pee. He went to pee 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 pee. If you know, you know that song. We're in an ad break anyway. Oh no, incoming ad break. Let's snooze it. Snoochie booches.
Just do it!
So back to the Reevely XB here at the XB Academy. We're reading. All right. Do I need to turn on this light? Maybe be better for my eyes. Ooh. Yeah. Look at him. He's so old. All right. Yeah, that's better for my eyes. Part three, big warning sign. Part three comes with a big warning sign attached. You'll learn the emotional price of connecting with someone who has a drastically different intimacy needs from who you are. We said that already, right? If you are already in such a bond and want to make it work, this book will guide you through the process by uncovering the specific needs and vulnerabilities of each attachment style, your own and your partner's, and following tips and specific interventions that are tailored to the anxious avoidant connection. You will be able to bring the relationship to a more secure place. Should you decide to leave, we discuss the pitfalls you'll encounter that may stop you from going through with it and offer some useful pointers on how to survive the pain of a breakup. They really did their damnedest to say you do not want to be in that mixture. They're really like red flag, be careful. Yeah, and if you are there, listen, and you want to make it work, here's the fucking checklist of deploying the last minute shit. But other than that, you better get ready for anyway. Um, Finally, we tap into the mindset of people with a secure attachment style. We reveal a method for getting your message across effectively to your date or partner. Using this skill will not only convey your needs clearly from a place of strength and dignity, but will also provide valuable information about your partner. The quality of his or her response will speak volumes. We also explore the 5 strategies used by people with a secure attachment style to resolve conflict and offer a workshop through which you can practice these techniques so that the next time a conflict comes along, you'll be better prepared. These chapters are a lifeline for those of you who have an anxious or avoidant attachment style. They coach you on how to keep a relationship healthy and fulfilling. Even if you are secure, you may learn a few new tricks that will ultimately lead to an increase in your overall satisfaction level in relationships. These are universal skills that help secure people navigate the world around them more smoothly. We hope that learning about the powerful force of attachment in your relationships and in ways in which to harness it will make it we hope that learning about the powerful force of attachment in your relationships and ways in which to harness it will make a significant difference in your life as it has in ours. See, like I definitely I feel like not like an actor, but again, if you read the sentence wrong, yes, I'm reading the words, but am I communicating with the senses? Is communicating effectively? That's why I find myself wanting to reread it. You'll hear me reread the sentence because it might not make sense when I read it with the wrong intonation. Anyway, part one: your relationship toolkit, deciphering attachment styles. So it's going to be like, all right, class, and here's the picture. Here's the picture. Everybody see that? All right, we're learning about attachment styles, guys. You guys are all sitting Indian style. Okay. Step one. What is my attachment style? The first step towards applying attachment theory to your life is to get to know yourself and those around you from an attachment perspective. In the next chapter, we'll walk you through the process of determining your partner or prospective partner's attachment style based on various clues. But let's begin by assessing the person you know best, yourself. Which attachment style am I? Following is a questionnaire designed to measure your attachment style, the way you relate to others in context of initiate and intimate relationships. The questionnaire is based on the Experience in Close Relationships questionnaire, the ECR. The ECR was first published in 1998 by Kelly Brennan, Catherine Clark, and Philip Shaver, the same Shaver who published the original Love Quiz with Cindy Hazan. The ECR allowed for specific short questions that targeted particular aspects of an adult attachment based on two main categories: anxiety in the relationship and avoidance. Later, Chris Fraley from the University of Illinois, together with Niels Waller and Kelly Brennan, revised the questionnaire to create the ECR. We present a modified version that we think works best in everyday life. Attachment styles are stable but plastic. Knowing your specific attachment profile will help you understand yourself better and guide you in interactions with others. Ideally, this will result in more happiness in your relationships. Check the small boxes next to each statement that is true for you. If the answer is untrue, don't mark them at all. It says A, B, C, but then what is this little square? Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, so shit. Look at this. It's pretty. Let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how we can, like, do you want, do you want to, do you want to get a piece of paper and fucking make three columns and just put A, B, C, and then I can read you the questions, you mark it A, B, C, and then I can kind of walk you through that? Or do you want to skip this part? Do you want me to just kind of read the questions out loud and move on? Like, let me know how deep you want to get with it. Like, do you want to? Because again, if you want to do it again, yeah, I'll wait for you. And it's funny because I was actually prepared with like paper I can draw on and list on. And what do you want to do? You choose your level of participation in Fight Club. But this isn't Fight Club. This is Light Club. You'll write it. Okay, cool. So and you know what? You're right. We can write it. I'm gonna do what I would encourage you to do. So since there's only three answers and a shitload of questions, I'm gonna make three long. What the fuck are these? These are columns. Up and down is columns. So I'm gonna make three long columns, and they can be big because there's only three, right? And then one at the top, and then it's either gonna be A, B, or C. So A, B, C, and then I'm gonna start putting like numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So literally, That's all you need to draw. Again, you won't have the questions in front of you to refer back to, but all we really need to get through is me asking ourselves the questions, and then on top of that, what I need to do is tally it up or tally yours up, and then I can tell you if then I can tell you actually I don't have to tell you what you're going to be able to look at your shit and be like, "Oh, that's what I am." I can already tell by the way we set it up. So we're perfect. Tell me. And it doesn't even have to be numbered, to be honest. It doesn't even have to be numbered. Just have something where it's like the three long columns. And then tell me when you're ready to start taking answering questions and taking down your own answers. This is cool, man. We're really doing it, Red Band. We're in classes in session, baby. Oh, it's fucking awesome. I love that I'm doing this. I love that I've gotten to cook lunch and okay, cool. Well, again, tell me, tell me when you get to this stage when you draw this out three long columns, A, B, and C. You don't necessarily have to number it. I just want you to visually be able to see where most of your answers lie. And if you draw something just like this, like super tall, three long columns, I'm gonna ask questions, and you just start making big circles, and as you go down, make a little circle or a square. Tell me when you get to that point. Again, let me just finish what I was saying. So what I was saying was that I love the fact that we're doing this now. Number one, I love the fact that I got to do my earlier. I got to take care of my school webinar where I was presenting the foundation. Okay, ready. He's ready. He's ready. I've done this. I've been doing this all day the way I want to do it all day, every day. Again, we're really doing it, Red Band. Tony Hinchcliffe voice. All right. So again, uh, the way it will work is check the small box next to each statement that is true for you. If the answer is untrue, don't mark the item at all. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. But then how do let me reread this part right here. Check the small box next to each statement that is true. Check the box next to each statement. But then, let me, you know what? There's actually, we can read it, we can read it out and then just write true or not. Okay, yeah, all right, bro. I mean, let's go ahead. Go ahead and do that. Let me just start reading. I'm sorry because there is like a website, so there's probably like a digital version that I can, but it doesn't matter. Let me just read them through, and then we'll discuss like basically what most of these mean or what. Anyway, okay. I often. Oh fuck! It says ad break. You're not in an ad break, are you? I think you're probably subbed or gifted sub at least. Are you there? David, can you hear me? Oh, he's in that. Oh, no, you're not in that. Okay, cool. All right. First statement. I often worry that my partner will stop loving me. I find it easy to be affectionate with my partner. I fear that once someone gets to know the real me, he or she won't like who I am. I find that I bounce back quickly after a breakup. It's weird how I can just put someone out of my mind. When I'm not involved in a relationship, I feel somewhat anxious and incomplete. I find it difficult to emotionally support my partner when she or he is feeling down. If you need me to repeat any or slow down, please stop me, tell me, let me know in the chat. Look, I'm looking up and checking it over here. When my partner is away, I'm afraid that she or he might become interested in someone else. Now I understand. Now I understand. And I'm glad that I'm not doing it because it allows me to look at it while we're doing it. Now I'm getting it. So I'll tell you after you just tell me what you're responding. Or you don't have to. I guess I can just explain it to you. I feel comfortable depending on romantic partners. My independence is more important to me than my relationships. I prefer not to share my innermost feelings with my partner. When I show my partner how I feel, I'm afraid she or he will not feel the same about me. I am generally satisfied with my romantic relationships. I don't feel the need to act out as much in my romantic relationships. I think about my relationships a lot. I find it difficult to depend on romantic partners. I tend to get very quickly attached to a romantic partner. I have little difficulty expressing my needs and wants to my partners. I sometimes feel angry or annoyed with my partner without knowing why. I am very sensitive to my partner's moods. I believe most people are essentially honest and dependable. I prefer casual sex with uncommitted partners to intimate sex with one person. I'm comfortable sharing my personal thoughts and feelings with my partner. Yo, there's a shitload of these, but it's good. It's good. I worry that if my partner leaves me, I might never find someone else. Again, just you're just marking it if it's true, and if it's not true, you're not marking at all. It makes me nervous when my partner gets too close. Uh, During a conflict, I tend to impulsively do or say things I later regret rather than be able to reason about things. Like, okay, 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 I'll do that, and then you're like, "Fuck, what did I agree to?" Just so the argument will be over. Uh, an argument with my partner doesn't usually cause me to question our entire relationship. My partners often want me to be more intimate than I feel comfortable being. I worry that I'm not attractive enough. Sometimes people see me as boring because I create little drama in relationships. I miss my partner when we're apart, but then when we're together, I feel the need to escape. Hey, DMAS player in the house. I'm sorry, David, give me a second. Let me give her a shout out. Uh, we are having our group, our daily group. We will be having this group until we finish reading the book. We're reading a book called Attached, and it is about attachment styles and how these attachment styles affect our romantic relationships, personal relationships, and our relationship with ourselves. I'm really fucking good. I'm really happy. Uh, XP Academy the school community has officially six students, six sub students. If you, I would love for you to participate. I would love your help. It's only $5 a month. $5 a month gets you more one-on-one support with Mr. B with the XP, some goal setting, progress checks. We have webinars. We have like Zoom calls. I have live video streams that you can just kind of check in. Um, I will send you an invite link via a whisper. And again, if you can, you can, and if you can't, you can't. I know things are tough, but again, I am going to be phasing myself out away from Twitch and really focusing on that. Um, I'll send you an invite. Do you have, oh, but you don't want, yeah, I don't think you've ever sent me your email. Mm, yes, you have. So DMAS, excuse me. First of all, I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. Um, if you do have an email that you feel secure, say is sharing, because I think you have sent me an email before, send me an email on Discord. Send me an email that on a whisper. Send me an email somewhere, and when I get that email, I'll send you an invite to that email. Now, if you join via the invite I send you, it's a lot more helpful for me because it looks like I'm more engaging and I'm getting retention, and like the fact that I'm inviting somebody and that they're joining shows that I got pull power. So if you don't mind, send me some sort of email that you feel secure sharing with me, and then I'll send you an invite via the email. And that would really, 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 really help me even more than just signing up for that $5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. How are you today? How are you today? I'm so and I'm doing fantastic because again, six new students. I've already done three streams since 5 in the morning, and I feel like I've gotten to put a full shift of work into XP Academy today. You know, and I took a little nap before waking up and prepping and doing this group. So like, dude, it's just like I feel fantastic, and I'm actually doing. Again, I'm being a full-time XP Academy instructor and living my life in peace. And because at peace and aligned, all this stuff that we're doing is just keeps getting fucking better and better. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm about to get like a duffel bag full of fucking hundreds just placed in front of me because somebody says, I believe in what you're doing. Here, don't worry about money. Um, and again, remember, it's not I win, it's we win. That as soon as I know that as soon as any of us fucking makes it, they're gonna pull everybody else with them. And please know that that's the same for me, and it's a we win mentality, and that I want this for not just me but for you. And I think about that often, that I want this for all of us. I want this for the devil, I want this for you, I want this for skis, I want this for butt boy, I want this for all the people, for IGA, for all the people who have been consistently supportive, um and for the people I'm trying to help. So you're definitely on my spoiled list, and again, like, be prepared for everything that I've talked about in the past to be a real thing. Well, again, one day you might have a present dropped on your door, and it might be a new car or a bag full of money and a plane ticket for you, your kiddo, and your family to buy a house near XP Productions warehouse and be able to stream and live there for a couple months out of the year, create all this fucking content, and then go travel and live somewhere else wherever you want the rest of your life. It's yeah. We're gonna build something really big. Really big. You remember the warehouse I talked about early on? Like a big facility where multiple people can fucking stream and create and explore creative ideas, on-site support to all technical issues, a grounds manager who takes care of all of the shit if something breaks. And again, not having to necessarily like live wherever this warehouse is all the time, but like imagine that. Let's say you show up to uh I mean, again, first of all, you need to really envision that, right? Reaching the level where, hey, I'm gonna be traveling a lot. I can definitely see myself. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. So again, having the kind of money and freedom to say, I'm purchasing this plot of land here, I'm building this huge facility here, I'm going to live here for 3 months out of the year, and I'm going to knock out so much content, and then that stuff's just going to run. And then I can be living anywhere else in the world and doing my XP Academy stuff and consultation and check in and plans and sending questionnaires and emails from a beach in Belize. You know what I'm saying? From a canopy gazebo on the white sands of a private cavernous beach in Thailand, making bags of money. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting it's like I'm fantasizing about food over here, but I can literally see all this stuff. Everything's on autopilot, baby. We're just waiting for it to catch up. Here we go. Shit, what question were we on? I'm sorry, David. Thank you for your patience. Okay, but oh, by the way, you said you sent me, and let me check the Discord. Where did you send it? What did you whisper it? Did you Discord? Did you? Oh, okay, you haven't sent it, but you will. Okay, sorry, David. All right, David. Back to the questions. When I disagree with someone, I feel comfortable expressing my opinions. I hate feeling that other people depend on me. If I notice someone I'm interested in is checking out other people, I don't let it faze me. I might feel a pang of jealousy, but it's fleeting. If I notice that someone I'm interested is checking out other people, I feel relieved. It means that she or he's not looking to make things exclusive. If I notice that I'm interested in checking, uh, uh, if I notice that someone I'm interested in is checking other people, it makes me feel depressed. If someone I've been dating begins to act cold and distant, I may wonder what's happened, but I'll know it's probably not about me. If someone I've been dating begins to act cold and distant, I'll probably be indifferent. I might even be relieved. If someone I've been dating begins to act cold and distant, I'll worry that I've done something wrong. If my partner was to break up with me, I'd try my best to show him or her what she was missing. A little jealousy can't hurt. If someone I've been dating for several months tells me she wants to stop seeing me, I'd feel hurt at first, but then I'd get over it. Sometimes when I get what I want in a relationship, I'm not sure what I want anymore. I won't have much of a problem staying in touch with my ex. After all, we have a lot in common. Okay, so that's all the questions. And now what we would have to do, David, is go back. And what I have to do is I'm gonna go A, B, C, I'm gonna tell you what category each statement is. Okay? And then you have to mark the ones that you did mark, you have to mark you have to mark all of them basically at this point now. I'm gonna tell you which category each one falls under. Does that make sense? I'll read the statement and then I'll tell you what category it is. If you marked it, mark what category it was. Capiche? Think we might have lost David somehow. Yeah, I knew these charts were gonna fuck us up. Luckily, there's not very many after that for a while. Fuck, there's fucking more charts. David, talk to me. Fuck, I forgot about all this chart and like statistical stuff. It's gonna be. I think we're gonna skip. I mean, after this kind of exercise, I think we'll be able. Because honestly, yeah, based on if we can once David comes back or confirms that he's there, and we can get through his answers and identifying if he had more A, B's, or C's, then we can identify pretty much what attachment style you have, and then that'll just kind of because there's a lot of like case study stuff, but then we can jump to decipher your attachment style workshop and all of that. So part two, the three attachment styles in everyday life. Okay, okay, I have to. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's been an hour, brother. It's been an hour. We committed to an hour. I appreciate you, homeboy. I think we're gonna have to modify some things, and we'll check in. We'll check in tomorrow about your answers. But then I already have like bookmarks of where I want to skip to. Well, we're gonna make this work, buddy. We're gonna work. I'm proud of you. Thanks for trying to be better every fucking day. Um, um. All right. Um, Dmask, do you I don't know. You want to talk about something? You got something going on, something on your mind, something you've been stressing about. You know me. I know the whole sick illness thing is it's tough. It's been going around. A lot of people are feeling icky. Um, why do you think why do you think you're getting sick so like more regularly? This sickness is crazy. I feel like it's just recovery. Like you're just recovering. Um, yeah, I'm telling you, for me, that flu, I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was really like, I keep telling everybody that flu was worse than COVID, for sure, for me. Worse than COVID. My whole body felt like sore. Um, well, the little one is sick. So it transfers. Yeah, I mean, kids are like little super spreaders. I'm telling you, especially like when they go to school. If they go to a school, like they go and they interact with all these other little random super spreaders. Then they bring that shit home to you, and they're like, and then they touch everything, and then you know, for sure. No, I get it. I get it. You got to be extra careful. But what I'm asking you, like, I think you and I have both discussed how ongoing stress, not getting enough sleep, how all those things can definitely contribute to getting to getting sick more often, to just having an overall weaker immune system. Um, have you been getting enough sleep? Have you been drinking enough water? Have you been doing some sort of physical activity? Um, have you felt like you're under constant stress recently? What's where are you at with that stuff? Okay, so if the little one's sleep pattern is off, I could definitely see how that would affect your own sleep pattern, and disrupting one's sleep pattern and sleep hygiene is uh is difficult when you're probably barely getting enough as it is. For sure. See, so it's like so if he doesn't sleep, you can't sleep exactly. So it's everywhere. You got to get it in while you can. Uh, you know, um, get it in while you can for as long as you can. I totally understand. I get it. I totally understand. I get it. And I'm sorry it's that way. And I'm sure that things will, again, things always, stabilize. Things always change. Things always ebb and flow. This is just a stage in his growth. He will then reach a stage where his sleep is more stable. I sleep an hour most at most for the past year. Uh, what I'm understanding is that the longest you are able to sleep in the last year is no more than an hour. I hope I'm not hearing that you're sleeping 1 hour a fucking day. I hope what I'm hearing is that the longest you can squeeze in at a time is 1 hour, which is also absolute 1 hour in a day. You're fucking crazy, girl. No, I mean, I'm sorry, and then I'm sorry. I don't mean that you're crazy. I'm just saying that wasn't how I wanted to say. What I'm saying is, you really need to. Okay, well, you really need to take a look at that and really understand that that's why you're getting sick. That's why you might not feel as clear as you should be. Brain working, words not coming out at moment. Uh, when things seem to kind of break down, like it's because your body's not resting. Your body's not resting, girl. Again, I care about you so much, and I care about your well-being, and I really want to encourage you and push you to make that a priority. I please, I care about you, and I want you to take care of you. Please know that sleep is huge. Your brain needs to rest. If it's just constantly on, like, fuck, we gotta stay awake, you know? Uh, and I get that, but don't give up. Don't give up. I mean, think about this. If you're telling me that you've been on this fucked up traumatic sleep pattern for a year, guess what? It could take up to a year of ongoing, steady, healthy practice of trying to get sleep for it to actually work. You know what I mean? Don't give up. Understand that this is a necessity. This is not an option. This is a priority. I commit. Yeah, you definitely need to be a part of XP Academy, and I need to be able to have progress checks with you and calls and see how things are going and are you getting enough sleep and how much water did you drink and help you tracking it, help you be a better streamer, help you be manage yourself better so you can be a better mama. And you're already an amazing mama, but better mama in again showing you how to manage that battery cell, how to recharge it a little bit more effectively. Uh, and maybe it is just those progress checks and accountability conversations of are you taking care? I think that we have enough rapport and trust to be able to have those kinds of conversations and to hear feedback from one another, uh, and not be resistant and be open to it and benefit from hearing those things. I'm right now. I'm thinking about Dana Harwood. This woman's so fucking amazing. She just fucking gave away one of her kidneys. What? What? She was like, My kidney's on its way to I don't know where across the fucking country to a woman who fucking needs it. But again, what she provided for me was somebody who believed in me, somebody who made me feel that I could do it, somebody who made me feel that they believed in me, provided a safe space for me to learn, even if I was fucking up, and had accountability conversations, and sometimes said things that other people if said by other people, would make my asshole tighten up. Be like, "How what the fuck?" But no, when she would tell me things, like she was the person who was like, Alberto, I mean, Mr. B, you don't have to say everything you think. And I was like, did she just tell me to shut the fuck up? And but not getting tight about it, and then realizing, I don't have to say everything I think. Wait a minute. So again, I think that we have that kind of rapport and trust, and I would love for you to be a part of XP Academy, so I can provide you with that kind of, yeah, structured support, accountability, and launch pad for growth. change belief that you can and take control of your life and actually doing so. You know, you're definitely going to join. You're definitely going to be one of the newest students of this current cohort of XP Academy students. I believe in you. I'm here for you. I can't wait to see all the cool shit that you decide you do and create. Let's fucking go. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to rate this out and I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm going to rate this out because I want to probably play some games, but I'm going to have to end my stream and officially restart another stream. So, thank you for being a part of today's daily reading of Attached, where we discuss attachment styles and how it affects our relationships. Join us tomorrow for another hour of Attached, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, Mr. B with the XP saying, I will catch you on the flip side. We're going to go hang out with Kat since I haven't seen her in a long time. But again, I love you all. Thank you for the support. We're doing the damn thing. We're making things happen.